When bidding a project, one of the most important things you can do is create a meaningful, comprehensive list of tasks in the project for the client that you're doing the job for. We're using the standard time program to create such a bid, and so we're looking at the timesheet right now. I'm going to switch over to the Project Tasks tab, and what you're seeing here is a single project with a list of tasks that are assigned to employees. So over in the timesheet, the employees can open up the project, find the tasks that they're working on, type their hours in, and then they will see the daily and weekly totals at the bottom. So back at the Project Tasks tab, this list of tasks should be as comprehensive and as long as possible. That tells the client that you know exactly what you're doing from start to finish down to the lowest detail. Now, there's a big difference between that and sandbagging. Sandbagging is where you load up the project with extra hours or extra tasks that are there simply to boost up your dollars. And the client will probably figure that out, and it'll get you into trouble. So try to be as comprehensive as possible. The list you see here might be for a nice little month-long project. Now, if you had a multi-month project or a project where you had multiple employees assigned to the tasks, this could easily grow twice or more. It could even be 4 times this long depending on the length of the project. Let's say if it were a year-long project. So don't be afraid to create a lot of tasks that show all the detail. Just don't sandbag with extra hours. Now, you might consider breaking the project down into sub-projects like you're seeing here, or phases. Each one of those phases could hold all of your tasks for that phase, and then all of the deliverables and milestones that you intend to deliver to the client. You could show where payments are due if payments are tied to phases or milestones. You could also put in your unknown tasks. If you have things that you have to research, those would go into those phases as well. Those phases are optional, but they do help to break the project down so the client can get manageable pieces to work with. Now, as we said, each one of these tasks are assigned to employees. So let's go to the View menu, and what you want to do is make sure that you have a client rate for each of the employees. So I've just added the client rate column. If you go up to the Tools menu and then choose Users and Organization, you can click on each of the employees, and over in the Properties section you can set the client rate. So each employee may have a different rate. You can also go to the Tools menu and then choose Billing Rates and Employee Billing Rates. And here you can choose a project and then set the rate for each project. So each project may have a different rate for each employee. So you see the rates here. I'm now going to go to the View menu and choose Columns and put in the Cost Client field because we're going to want to take a look at the roll-ups. So I've put this field in, this column in. So basically what you're seeing here is different billing rates for each task, and then the hours times the rate equal the total for each task. And then those numbers will roll up to the project level. So this is the total cost for the project. You also see totals at the phase or sub-project level, but this is the total number that you're going to give to the client. Now, this also includes material costs. So as I open up one of these tasks, these are all the fields that you can fill in for a project task. Let's just go and put $100 in for the material cost. And then we're going to watch this number up here change so that you can see that it includes both the time and materials. So I'll click Save and Close, and then the number that you see up here has changed to include that extra $100. So as an overview, just make sure that you have a good comprehensive list and that you're not sandbagging. Go ahead and break your project down into phases or sub-projects that show your milestones, show where your payments are made, all the deliverables that you'll do, and then don't be afraid to put in some tasks for unknown or research that you'll be doing on the project. So hopefully this is a good comprehensive list. You can then print this out, put it in a PDF, and send it to your client.